The hard zone. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 257 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and welcome back to the final episode of the weekend drop for this weekend, the shorter format of the Shower Podcast, where I leave you with one simple idea for the weekend. Today's drop is about what I call the hard zone. Those moments when the challenge feels sharp, uncomfortable, maybe even a little overwhelming. And why leaning into that space, instead of escaping it, can be one of the most powerful things you do. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. We usually treat discomfort as a sign to stop. But in reality, it's often the exact marker that we're learning. Psychologist Lev Vygotsky described this as the zone of proximal development, the sweet spot just beyond what you can already do. Too easy and you get bored. Too hard and you shut down. But in that hard zone, right in the middle, there's where growth happens. And neuroscience backs it up too. Studies on deliberate practice, popularized by Anders Ericsson, show that improvement doesn't come from repetition alone. It comes from focused struggle in areas just beyond your comfort. The brain literally rewires faster under challenge, as long as you stay engaged instead of giving up. So the frustration you feel, it's a feature, not a bug. Think about it this way. When you hit a wall in a tough workout or when a puzzle refuses to click, your brain is flagging you that you're right at the edge of expansion. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that people who see effort as part of learning, not proof of failure, persist longer and end up mastering skills others abandon. The hard zone is simply effort dressed as opportunity. So how do you embrace it? Start small. The next time you feel that twinge of, this is hard, pause and reframe it as, this is where the learning begins. Studies even suggest that saying it out loud can change how your body reacts, lowering stress and boosting resilience. The discomfort, unfortunately, doesn't vanish and you might feel a bit awkward, but your relationship with it shifts. Because this isn't just about big achievements. The hard zone shows up everywhere, from trying to learn a new language, to solving a tricky work problem, to having a tough but necessary conversation. Each of those moments feel uncomfortable for a reason. You're stretching into new territory. Avoid them and you stay the same. Step into them and you grow. So today's drop is actually pretty simple. Don't run from the hard zone. Notice it, step into it, even if it feels awkward and even if it feels slow. That's the exact weight that makes you stronger. And the next time your brain whispers, this is too much, try answering back. This is where the fun begins. That was your weekend drop for today. A short reminder that growth doesn't come in comfort, unfortunately. It comes in the hard zone. If you've got your own story on leaning on discomfort, feel free to share it below. You might inspire someone else to do the same. And if you made it so far, feel free to interact with this content in any way, shape, or form you like. If you forgot to like, go ahead and do it. But overall, thank you very much for making it so far. And as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.